Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with a date announcement for Heartstopper Season 2 from Netflix. I was just about to finish the entire series of Infinity Train. I have 5 episodes left in Season 4, and we are completely done with the entire series. I was going to watch all 5, and my sister, Jessie Dobby Reactions, if the room looks familiar, she reacted to it probably 4 or 5 hours ago. I went out, ran some errands, ran around the lake. I've been going back to my old days of running 2-3 miles 2-3 times a week to start, and then I'm going to go from there. Need to drop a few pounds for the summer, which is when this is likely to come out. It is April 24th, the day this dropped. I looked it up on IMDb. It came out, Season 1, April 22nd. 2 days and a year ago is when Season 1 of this dropped. So almost to the day, we get the date announcement for Season 2. Back in September, I also looked, because I reacted to it, was in production of Season 2. So we saw a lot of behind the scenes. Everybody was there from what I remember. I also read something since then that sounded like they're going to tap more into Isaac's character, which I enjoy, because I said in Season 1 how I can't help but think they tap more into Isaac, because Isaac, even being their friend and kind of in the midst of everything that was going on with them, he was kind of sidelined. He didn't have his own thing going on. He was kind of just worried about everybody else. And I dug Isaac for what he was, but we didn't see a lot of him. So we're probably going to get more Isaac. I feel like everyone else is in there. Imogen, Tara, like, let's just see what we got here, and I'll confirm it, and then we'll talk at the end. I did react to Season 1. I think I got up to, like, episode 7 or 8, and then they were all up on Patreon, and new shows came out, so I got held up, and I was a little behind. I don't think they came out for, like, 3-4 months after they dropped, so I apologize for that. I plan on not doing that with this. The problem with Netflix is it all drops at once. So there's so much to watch and so much to edit that it's like almost like you get overwhelmed. I like it better when it's weekly drops. Even if it's 2 a week or 3 a week, it's still more manageable. Like if you see Vox Machina and stuff like that, it's so much easier to manage. But either way, we'll be reacting to this. Let's check it out. You want to see more of what I do, full unedited reactions, all the shows on the channel. In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see shows like Infinity Train, Adventure Time, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Legend of Korra, Death Note, hundreds of movies and shows. Check the link below for Patreon. If not, the date announcement for Season 2, Heartstopper.
What do you think is new in Season 2?
Nick Nilsson and Charlie Spring. What's new in Season 2? It rhymes.
Woo! There's more going on, I'd say.
I hope so. Elle,
we might expect
Imogen.
Imogen to start taking care of herself a bit more and put herself above boys.
I dug
Yeah,
Imogen.
there's so many things that happen with Elle this season.
Elle might be one of my favorites.
I would say Elle is different in the sense that she's more confident. She surrounds herself with.
I don't recognize
people
that other
elevate
girl.
her.
Is she new? That girl. The
Alice has got
dark-haired
some
girl.
amazing script for us. It also feels like, you know, cool and fresh. It's a different vibe to Season 1.
I don't like him, but intentionally
Charlie goes
so.
more of a journey this season.
For the show, I
It's a bit
mean.
more mature, and we're going again. So
We'll
I'll say
get
later.
that.
Oh, shit, that's it. We're done. August 3rd. Well, there we go, everybody. August 3rd. I had to assume it would be at least 2 months. It's April 24th, May, June. It's a little further than I thought, to be honest with you. I thought 2, maybe 3 months. We're getting 4 months. Or actually, no. 3 months in a week because it is August 3rd. It's the first week of August, and it's the last week of April. I'll give it 3 months and a week. We'll be reacting to it. It gives me some time. I am going to Dragon Con August 30th. The fact that Netflix drops them all at once is actually a benefit in this case because I would have to take a week break, but I'll have all of these done by then, I would assume. I'll make sure I do. So either way, looks great. We saw everybody. The funny thing is, I was just saying how I feel like Isaac was going to be like more focused on. I feel like we barely saw him, if at all. There were so many people thrown at us. It looked like we were really focusing on Imogen and the girls, Elle a lot. They were saying something about Charlie becoming more mature, Imogen taking better care of herself. They focused a lot on Elle, and I dig Elle. One of my favorites. I didn't see much of Tao, but I feel like Tao was focused so much on in Season 1. he might be more sidelined, kind of like an Isaac in this season. I mean, Nick and Charlie are the focus, I would assume, but not necessarily. The fact that they're both here, I gotta assume that. They could jump around if they want. The show doesn't have to stick to them, but they, I have to assume, are our focus. And they're there with the date announcement. They're in every thumbnail I see is Nick Nilsson and Charlie Spring. But everyone else I enjoy as well. I'm going to cut it there because there's not really much else to talk about other than just a bunch of rumors and maybe theorizing on what these people were saying. But we'll talk in the comments. You want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see every episode of Heartstopper in full, unedited. Hundreds of other movies and shows. Peaky Blinder, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Legend of Korra. Infinity Train is ending next month. We're going to finish season 4. The whole series will be done. Check it out in the description. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.